Hey guys, Naveen here. I hope you guys can see me and hear me. I think we are live on YouTube now. So great. If you can see me and if you can hear me, would like to get a confirmation. Just simple say yes or no. That'll be great. And I think we are live on YouTube now. I can see here. So we have a really good tool today for you guys. So okay, I think the lights are also good now. Great. So yeah, Prabhakaran, thank you. Thanks for confirmation. And before we start, I just want to know a couple of confirmation that are you guys able to hear me? There is no background noise. And okay, great. So let me just quickly tell me about the tool that today we are presenting about the BetterBugs. BetterBugs is I would say the next generation bug tracking tool where you can whatever the number of pain points that we are facing as a QA, that while logging the bug it's so boring sometimes, so monotonous job that we have to keep adding the things, and then sometimes we have to record the session, sometimes we have to take the screenshot, and then we have to attach the file, we have to maintain the separate repository and everything for that, and then it's taking a lot of time to upload the videos also, and then it's so difficult sometimes to integrate with the ALM tools and everything. Some people I can see that it's still using the Excel file to log the bugs. So better, why don't we create something like that, some innovation regarding the bug automation or bug tracking, where automatically it's tracking the developer information regarding, let's see, SQL or any kind of server logs, or maybe any kind of performance logs, or maybe console logs or JavaScript errors, something like that. We can combine them together along with the network calls, the way we work in the with the automation tools, which is fetching the data from the network. So what if I give you a tool, and with the minimal cost or with the minimal price, or almost like free of cost, and then it will make our life easy. So I would like to introduce Mr. Nishil Patel, a very good friend of mine, the founder of BetterBugs. Let me add him in the stream now. Hi Nishil, how are you?
Hey Naveen, I'm absolutely fine. How are you? And thanks for having me.
Great, great. So Nishil, we are talking about the BetterBugs. Such a nice name, first of all. That tell me that how did you get this name, BetterBugs?
So bugs are always pathetic for everyone. No one likes it. So we
But we
just
like
come
bugs.
and
QA, we
yeah,
like bugs.
we love bugs. And then this is comes that okay, we are here to make the bugs better. They itself speak their own stories. So you
Hmm.
don't want it to tell anything. So that's how it comes. Better bugs for the developers.
Better works for the developers. So how exactly the better work is making life easy for us as a QA? Like, what is the main advantage for the QA? Like,
Absolutely. So let me go to little bit back, like how this idea is coming because so we have a
Mhm.
certain we as a QA we always hear lots of phrases. Hey, it's working on my machines. That's absolutely, everyone hear it.
Hmm.
Hey, can you clear the cookies and cache and reproduce the issue again?
Hmm.
Again, it's a repetitive task.
Hmm.
Then the again comes like, hey, can you attach the log? Again,
Hmm.
it's a repetitive task. So
Hmm.
these are the daily conversations we are hearing from the developers, and then no one is care about it. Like we just repeatedly doing the same things, though we don't like it, and then we just
Hmm.
give the issues again to the developers. So I ran a company called QAble, and we have almost like 55 QAs who are working it, and we do the productivity audit. Like, hey guys, where you are spending your time? And
Hmm.
then the main three things coming. Number one
Hmm.
is they're writing down the test cases.
Hmm.
Secondly, they do the exploratory testing and they execute those test cases, whatever they return it. And then the outcome would be the bugs. So on a daily basis, they log like 14 to 15 issues. And the third is test automation, which is like the wider part where you do the regression testings and repetitive tasks you are going to automating.
Hmm.
So people have a heavy focus on the test case management and everything. Now, see,
Hmm.
bug reporting is a kind of a things where you spend almost 8 to 10 minutes to report the issue because whenever you find the issues, there is very natural things that you reproduce it again. Once it is
Hmm.
reproducible, you gather the evidence. So either it is a visual evidence or kind of the videos and snapshot you are gathering and scribbling on it to show
Hmm.
that this is the real issue. And then you go to some project management tools like a Jira or ClickUp, Asana, and then you draft everything. So you literally write down the steps to reproduce, you write actual
Hmm.
result, expected results, you add the environment details that it is particularly on
Hmm.
a Chrome and Windows, right?
Hmm.
So those are something which is, taking good amount of time. Though
Hmm.
might be we don't like it. So what we generally doing is we find lots of issue, taking screenshot, and end of the day we report every issues, right? So
Correct,
that's
correct.
the tendency of the QA.
Hmm.
So if you can combine, like if you find a 40, 50 issue in a day and it's spent at 10 minutes, so that means 150 minutes you are spending behind just reporting the issues, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Which
that's
is
true.
like
That's
that's the one third amount of the time of the whole day, if you can considering 8, 9 hours
like,
of working.
I'll tell you one thing. When I used to work initial, days of my career, so I was like quickly able to find the issues. So in the
Yeah.
beginning, I was so excited. Steps to reproduce, step number one, two, three, actual versus expected result, and the screenshot and everything. But end of the day, when you find 40, 50 bucks, right, you're so bored of it. I used to write
Absolutely.
only one line. This is not working because of this, and take the
But this,
screenshot,
yeah,
snap it, and then done. And
exactly.
just because of this stupid thing, I mean, I don't know if it's a stupid thing or what. So whenever I used to have a one-on-one call with my manager or team lead, or at the time of
Mm.
appraisal also, I mean, that's important feedback for you that okay, you don't log bugs with very detailed bugs or something like that. I was like, okay, I know the
Yeah.
bugs. No, I'm doing the
Yeah.
testing really well. And the developer is also able to communicate with me. The only thing is that I don't like to write so many steps and
Right.
everything.
So many steps. Exactly.
Exactly. Because it's a service-based company, there's a typical culture. They have to follow CMMI
Absolutely.
and other quality processes and everything because any audit is
Exactly.
happening, there are bug logs and you're not reporting the bugs
Mhm.
properly and all those things. So that's why the feedback was continuously coming to me on my head. But good that, okay, you guys are
True.
doing certain things. Yeah.
Exactly. So then we go around everything, and then there is a bug triage meeting where the
Hmm.
developers, QA,
Hmm.
and managers are coming together and say, "Hey, what is the issue?" Now
Hmm.
you representing the issue again. In my
Correct.
opinion, those are the waste of the time, right? For everyone, for the whole
Hmm.
team. So and then I particularly want my QA team has to be so productive that they do the intelligent testing. They don't waste the time to just logging and doing the clerical and mundane task, right? And on the other side, so bug is an entity. There is a two stakeholder. One is a reporter. So as a QA, 80% bugs are reported by the QAs.
Correct.
Then there is a debugger or a developer. So the goal of the developer is to debug it.
Hmm.
Now, at the point he find okay, there is some lack of information. He just giving back the issue to that QA. Now QA
Hmm.
do the rest of the thing again, and then it is going. So now this cycle plays very tedious role, and then the classic QA versus developer battle will be started, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So for the organizations, it is really a big productivity drain.
Hmm.
Because if you can see the eye of the developer, they wanted to resolve the bug, right? So they need
Correct.
a context, they need a
Hmm.
clarity. What the exact issue you are telling, right?
Hmm.
So they need a logs to reproduce because see, the bugs occurred into the code and bugs fixed into the code. And the
Correct.
journey from your visual representation to the code is your logs, right?
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
we want that every developers we provide the right logs that
Hmm.
they cannot come to the QA again and then say, hey, can you attach the log, please? Right?
Yeah.
Because
Hmm.
almost 70-80% QAs I met, they forget to attach the logs. And then when they attach the logs, they attach the har file. So it
Hmm.
is a text file, and then a bunch of the logs are there, and it is very hard to even see what is the issue over it,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So these are the classic problems what draining the productivity on the bug resolution time. So we just think about that. Can we make some tool which is like capture the every informations which is the
Hmm.
system is providing. So let's
Hmm.
say we know that my system is Chrome, we know that my system is Mac, right?
Hmm.
We know that like these are the network log, the console logs, the cookies, sessions, everything. So
Hmm.
while I take the screenshots or a screen recording, it will be automatically grab everything, and then it is integrated with a project management tools like
Hmm.
Jira or the other tools that it will create the issue directly. So now it's a
Hmm.
one-click bug reporting for the QA. So instead
Hmm.
of spending a 10 minutes, the time is drastically reduced to the 3 or 4 minutes. So they become more productive, like almost 3x productive. At the same time, developer get the great clarity about the logs and everything. So their
Hmm.
debugging speed will be very fast. They know that, okay, this is the 4xx issue or 5xx issue, and then they quickly go and solve the issues. They also know that, okay, this is happening because of the cookies. So they'll not come to you and say, hey, clear the cookies, right? So they
Yep.
fix in their own way. So the developer would be more productive, the QA will be more productive, the bug resolution time is going to be
Hmm.
decreased drastically. That leads the benefits to the organizations.
Correct.
So that's how the things will be initiated, and we
Hmm.
started building the better bugs. So that's the story in nutshell.
Yeah, in fact, I remember when I was working with SunGuard Pune, one of the
Mm,
product-based companies, and they were like really crazy about about the product and everything. They
mm,
want each and everything in detailed. And then I remember
mm.
one of the senior guy, he used to tell me that Naveen, for after every bug, you have to record the session also, like video and everything.
Exactly.
And like, why
True.
are you wasting time in this? So instead of, within one day I can finish the entire regression testing, and it's unnecessary taking 2-3 days extra for me reporting
True.
and everything, because I really want to see that, okay, what happened
Mm.
2 months back or 1 month back, and .mp4 file I used to
Yeah.
create and upload it somewhere in the Salesforce repositories or somewhere like that.
Uh,
It was like really crazy for me to do that
True.
unnecessary double task that I have to do. But
Exactly.
yeah, if it is we are solving certain things like that,
Mm.
and then with respect to better bugs, taking the screenshot, a screencast, and everything, and then
Absolutely.
that's totally
So
solving a
now,
lot of problems.
again, yeah, again, again, like the storage
Hmm.
is the again problem.
Storage,
So
exactly.
people are
Another problem.
using the G drive or OneDrive or that
Yeah.
Salesforce drive to put up their assets, video recordings, and everything.
Hmm.
And many QAs are directly attaching everything to the Jira, and Jira has the limit like 10 GB based on the plan. So if you have premium plan, there is 250 GB. So
Correct.
the whole limit is consumed by the QA team only,
Hmm.
and that leads to the frustration to their management that why we need to upgrade the Jira just because of the space,
Space is
right?
a main problem. Exactly. Yes. Hmm.
Exactly, exactly. So then we think about, okay, why not to utilize the AWS S3, and everything is stored over there on the cloud, and you have just
Hmm.
visibility from the cloud itself.
Hmm.
So
So what is the so okay, this is a pain point. That's a really good that
yeah.
okay, you actually a lot of people they try to solve it, but I see that okay, you guys are doing something different, and I see your look and feel of the tool also. It's
Mm,
very lightweight and then very easy and
true.
very smooth, very user friendly. Whatever is required, you guys are actually developing and then pointing to that particular pain areas only. So
Mm,
what is the plan like in future? What exactly you guys wanna
mm.
do with this tool, or what is the current status of this tool?
Exactly. So right now, it's live on the Google Chrome. So it's right now a Chrome extension.
Okay.
We almost like more than 3,000 users we have, and more than 50,000 bucks are logged. So people love it.
Hmm.
As a future, so we have considering two parts. So number one is we are involving certain AI, which is as an assistant
Hmm.
for the QA. So QA need to write down the steps to reproduce manually. So we
Hmm.
introduce the AI and we are fine tuning it. So
Hmm.
it's reducing the time for drafting the things. Secondly, we are working on certain
Hmm.
backend integrations. So on the developer side, if you can see, so you have the all front end logs in front of you. Now, still,
Hmm.
it is not the issue of the front end or
Hmm.
JavaScript related the stuff. Then you need to debug something into the back end. So might be it's a
Hmm.
Node.js or something which is server related stuff. So we integrated the BetterBugs with a Sentry, which is the monitoring tool,
Hmm.
the log rocket, and the full story. So the developer has the visibility of the full stack informations, like
Hmm.
okay, these are the environment, these are the front end logs, these are the back end logs. Now,
Okay.
the next would be we are building AI debugger. So we know that these are the 4xx, 5xx errors are coming. These are the logs.
Hmm.
So we gives this to the LLMs, and LLM will generate the root cause analysis of it. So it will make the developer more faster to do the root cause analysis of the issue, and they fix the issue very faster. So those
Hmm.
are the things right now we're implementing into the extension itself. Now, the
Hmm.
second thing always come is now this is the extension for the Chrome. So
Hmm.
then many people asking about, okay, do we have anything in the Firefox or a Safari? So now to making the extension for every browser is kind of little bit of painful or lots of engineerings
Hmm.
needs to be involved. So we think about to build up the web SDK itself.
Yeah, that will
So
be actually a better option. Hmm.
exactly. So web SDK, you just you just have the JavaScript snippet. You just add into the your web page, and then there is a report button. You can see always. You just
Hmm.
report the issue from that itself. Now this
Hmm.
give us the two benefits. Number one, your QA team will be also utilizing, and if
Hmm.
you enable this button, this SDK into the production, your user also can be
Be able
report
to.
the issues.
Nice. Hmm.
So this is
Okay.
what we are doing it, and the second is we also work on mobile SDKs because
Hmm.
mobile is again more painful. Web you
Hmm.
have a lots of extensions to record the screen.
Hmm.
Mobile is you need to record in mobile, then push it into the some
Hmm.
drive and then Jira attachments and everything. And then we also get the device log as well as the app log both for the
Oh,
mobile.
yeah,
So this is
that's
what the
really
plan.
good. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So better when we visualize the tool actually, when we see the demo, that
Absolutely.
maybe
Yeah.
we'll have a better questions. And guys, from the audience also, I would like to say, if you have any kind of questions or any feature that you really want to add, feel free to add in the comment section. We'll take
Absolutely.
the questions also. And directly we have Nishil available with us, so we will
Yeah,
directly ask, and then we can suggest. And the feedbacks are most welcome here.
absolutely.
So
So
yeah,
we all are QAs, so we are born with the devil's eye. So see the tool in that way.
correct, correct, correct.
Cool. So
So
I'm
Nishil,
presenting my
sure,
yeah,
I'll just create it and then I'll add it.
yeah, perfect. Sharing my screen. Okay. Probably you can get it.
Yes, I can see that.
Cool. Can you guys see the screen? Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So this is the pretty much websites. This is something proud moment. Like, we launch on Product Hunt and then we are product of the day and product of the week both. So
Hmm.
people are showering love on it.
Nice.
So I have this demo page. This is pretty
Hmm.
much like, e-com kind of a website
Hmm.
which has the bugs.
Hmm.
So BetterBugs is Chrome extensions. So you can download it from the Chrome itself. So once you
Hmm.
open it, you just pin the extension so you can pin it from here. So I just pin it so you can see in front of you. So now it has three main features. So one is a screenshot. So now you can do the crop and capture visible and full page. Second is
Okay.
screen record. So you can record the current tab and entire video along with your mic and camera open. And then there is a rewind feature. So I'll explain the rewind in later.
Hmm.
Uh, Let me show you the record because record is something which is used by our user almost 70%. And then we can take a look on the other features. So
Hmm.
if this is the a page and I'm getting the issue, let's say I'm selecting the size here, try to select the color and click on it to cart, and then it gives me the error. So
Hmm.
as a QA, if I'm using the BetterBugs, so how the things will be changed. So
Hmm.
here is the tool. You just to the current tab and it start recording here. So you can see this is you can record from here. Now you
Hmm.
just do whatever you want, like you try to select the size, selecting the color, but it's not working and doing it to cart.
Hmm.
So now there's issue, then you can also annotate this. Hey, this is the
Nice.
issue. So you're doing the annotations on the video itself. And
Hmm.
you can also enable the mic if you wanted to speak something. You can also enable the
Okay.
video. So like people can also see you. I'm in front of
Very
camera.
good.
So I'm
This
just
is something really good. Yeah. In fact,
exactly. So,
the mic thing is really good because we can explain what is the problem in a better way instead of writing the whole story
exactly.
in the documentation.
Exactly.
That is
And see,
really good.
many time people are doing like this, just moving the cursor on the issue. Instead of they speak it,
Yeah,
that's better.
that's
And
really
then
good.
there is a blur feature. So let's say
Hmm.
if you are working with some confidential data, that credit card information, so you can just blur it if you are putting up your
Nice.
own data.
Perfect.
So this is the blur, and then you just stop the recording. So once you stop the recording, it will be ready with you. So
Hmm.
this screen is divided into majorly three parts. So number one is your visual evidences, right? So you can
Hmm.
see the whole video right now here.
Hmm.
This right side panel is you are adding the detail about the bugs, and then this is the bottom panel. So this is the
Hmm.
informations.
Hmm.
So this is more for the developer centric. So we have the
Hmm.
timestamp, so you can see the UTC time stamp and the your time zone both. you can copy the timestamp as well. Because many times what we work with the many outsourcing teams, and then they say, okay, I am in India, but sometimes the issue occur because of the time zones. So you can get it
Okay.
from here.
Hmm.
Uh, the URL, you can get the network speed, because many times the issue is also culprated by the networks. So you can see
That's
that, okay,
true.
this is the network speed.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
then you have the Mac OS and the Chrome and the rest of the information about the window size and the screenshot size.
Hmm.
This is the console. So when I try to click on the color, it shows invalid color into the console. And then after all, it's showing the 400 errors. So you can get the
Okay.
console errors from here. Then this is the network. So network is absolutely what you are performing the task
Hmm.
on the web page itself. So let's say it's like a real time. So when I start the video, you can see
Hmm.
the network movement, which is on the real time. So you can see that, okay, how the things are going to be loaded and how much time it will take with the millisecond itself. And then we can see this is the error. So when I
Okay.
click on the error, even I can see the more informations. So these are the headers. These are the responses.
Hmm. So Nishil, when you start the video after recording, the
Mhm.
network logs are automatically getting updated,
Yes,
according to the recording,
exactly.
according to your video.
According to the
Nice.
recording. Absolutely. Yeah. And then you can copy curl, fetch, har, whatever you want, because developer wanted to copy and put it into that terminal. So they directly copy the stuff from here.
Hmm.
You can see the payloads and the response messages. And
Hmm.
then you can again copy this JSON. So this is more about the developers, what they are doing in their daily lives, right?
Hmm.
And then we have the filter here like errors only. So if you can go and check, this is the error only. So you can see, okay, this is a 400 error, we are getting it. So it's
Okay.
very quick filter, you can get it from there. Um,
Okay.
then there is the steps. So these are the web events. So whatever you do on the webs, you can see on it. So let's say we are doing some click events, then we do add to cart events, and then I click on certain random places. So everything is going to be captured here. So in case like if you are adding certain values into the text box, those
Hmm.
are also captured here. So
Okay.
these are the steps. Uh,
Hmm.
and then we have this metadata. This is nothing but like if you wanted to give some extra data, let's say a username as a
Hmm.
login, then you can
Some test
just
data or
add it.
any bug data that you want to mention.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So as a Nishil, I'm logging with this username, and then this is the application. So these are the cookies. You can get
Hmm.
it. You can see the local storage and the session storage. So
Hmm.
probably you know that, okay, what exactly stored while you are performing this bug, because the
Hmm.
QA has a tendency that they work on multiple environments. They work on build number like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, multiple versions. So based on those versions, they also stored a lots of cookies which are the miscellaneous.
Hmm.
So many times the issues is occur because of the old cookies which are stored. So
Hmm.
the developer can easily identify that, okay, you need to remove these cookies. That's not the issue. So at
Hmm.
least those kind of conversations will be stopped over here only.
Correct.
So these are the things. If someone wanted to download the video, they just download it from here.
Hmm.
And we also put up the, you can see the errors on the progress bar.
Nice.
So
Okay.
this is the quick thing. So basically, if developers is viewing the video which is 4 5 minute long, so
Hmm.
sometimes he don't need to view the whole video. He just go
Correct.
to the this is the console error, directly on the console error. If something which is they come across, you can get it from here.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's really good. Okay. So let's see 10 minutes video or 5 minutes
yeah,
video. As a developer, I don't need to, watch the video end to end. I just
watch
need
the
to
whole
click
video.
on errors or something like
Exactly,
that. Just all these important the pointers that you have given on the timeline, I can click on it and then I can directly check the
exactly,
thing.
exactly. Yeah. So
Okay.
this is
And
what we have done.
where exactly these videos or everything are getting, hosted
Okay, so
on
it is
the.
hosted on AWS S3. So right now it is in your Chrome itself, right now, because yet I
Okay.
didn't upload it, right? So I just need to
Okay.
give the name. So here we have the AI assistants. We are fine tuning it. So
Hmm.
let's say if you can, just adding the thing. So it will initialize and analyzing the whole console network and the steps, and
Okay.
it will process the data and generate the steps to reproduce for you. So as a QA, you just need to add the title that. Um, Add to cart is
Hmm.
not working, kind of. And then you
Mm-hmm.
can see here, it will automatically capturing everything. So go to website, select the invalid colors on multiple times, click on add to cart, attempt add the item to the cart again, and check the errors. It shows the
Okay.
impact and the errors. So you have pretty much every summary what you wanted to write down, and then you just need to
Hmm.
add the title that add to cart is not working. That's it.
Okay. And the summary, if I really want to add my flavor or update or modify anything, I can do that.
You can do it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Here is the something
Okay.
you can add. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So this is what we have done, and then probably you can assign this as a urgent. You can have the
Hmm.
tag, so probably you can add this like this is the regression issue.
Okay.
So this is the tag you can create it. And then it is integrated with multiple tools. So right now I have
Mhm.
integration with the Jira, but you can send a Slack message, ClickUp, Asana, GitHub, probably Azure boards. So you can integrate it. So your Jira field will be come here automatically. So you don't need to
Okay.
do anything. So now here you can see the BetterBugs is my project. The bug type
Hmm.
is by default bugs,
Hmm.
and this is the critical issues, and impedant is the flag. This is what
Hmm.
I do. So I just need to click on the upload issue. Now it is creating the Jira task
Hmm.
automatically. And now I
Hmm.
move to the Jira and I see everything here. This is the steps to reproduce, and then I can see every logs here. So now when the
Hmm.
developer comes on the screen on the
Hmm.
BB49 issue, they just see, okay, this is what are the 5 console logs they have. They click on this,
Hmm.
they see the whole sessions.
Mhm. Nice. So,
So
can you show me the
yeah,
report once again, the bug report in the Zira?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
can you scroll it up?
yeah.
So, first of all, the title is coming, the description is coming.
Yeah, title is, yeah,
Uh,
description is coming. So in the summary, I don't know how this white space are coming this much,
yeah,
but
maybe
yeah,
that maybe you
yeah,
can check it later. And
yeah,
then the details section is also coming, like the assignee,
exactly.
labels, reporter.
Everything,
And
everything.
I really want to see the resources, like your screencast or screenshot. Is it like really uploading it
Yeah.
there or just giving the link here?
So now, so it is only giving the link because again,
Okay.
we don't wanted to use the space of the Jira.
Hmm.
So let's say we have the source URL, right? So when the developer comes on this particular issue, they just
Hmm.
click on this issue details. So open in betterbugs.io. And
Okay.
then when they click on it,
Hmm.
as example, yeah. So they directly see, okay, this is the page on which the
Hmm.
issue was occurred.
Hmm.
They click on the, uh, not this, yeah. So this is the session link.
Okay.
So the
So
now
here they
everything
can
is,
see the video, they can see all the summary and everything.
yeah,
They can see here. Okay, and all
exactly.
the
So
console
the
logs,
same,
network logs, everything. Okay.
everything, and the same kind of things. Like let's say again, if I start the video, now
Hmm.
it is starting reproducing the same stuff.
Hmm.
It's like
Okay.
for the developer, it is time traveling what exactly QA was doing it. So developer,
Okay.
once the session is uploaded, developers see two more things.
Hmm.
Number one is backend. So if
Hmm.
someone is integrated with their Sentry, so they can also see the Sentry logs,
Okay.
maybe their database or maybe their Node.js or kind of logs are coming here. And
Hmm.
then this is the AI debugger. It
Hmm.
is yet in beta, but we do the root cause analysis for it. So
Okay.
it will see, okay, these are the particular errors. They
Hmm.
see the root cause analysis, and they also
Hmm.
suggest some of the test cases. So because see, we always know that whenever developer is fix the issues, it will create the regression effect, right? So
Correct.
it will
Hmm.
introduce some more issues. So it will also suggest the test cases that okay, while you are fixing this issue, also take care about these two test cases.
Impact.
So it will not create that impact.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So, but we are fine-tuning it. So basically, we also, getting the feedback that are you satisfied with this AI response? If yes,
Hmm.
then that's a good sign. If no, then we need to consider that as a bad response, and then we need to fine-tune it. So yeah, that's kind of things we are engineering right now.
Okay. So AI thing, that's fine. The AI debugger
Yeah.
and automatically logging through the AI, that maybe it's a
Yeah.
very it will
It,
take time because I'm not
yeah,
sure that
it's
maybe
take time.
I'm not
Yeah.
happy. I'm not happy with the AI logging also. Maybe the
Yeah.
AI is understanding the bug in a different way and my understanding is different. So this is just an
Absolutely.
option for the testers that later on they can
True.
update it, or I don't want to use that feature. I can avoid that as well.
Absolutely. So this is for the developers. For this for steps generation, it's might be sometimes good, but the problem
Hmm.
with the AI is it will be always missing the context.
Correct.
And
That is.
for the bug, three things
Hmm.
are most important. Number one is reproducibility, second is
Hmm.
the context, and third is the clarity.
And the
So
most
the
important,
whole
fourth
game,
important thing is the human intelligence.
exactly, human intelligence, that never going to be beat anywhere.
Exactly. Hmm.
True. So AI will always hallucinate it while these things are coming up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I would advise
So
you. I mean, that's my preference that you can just that should be the least priority for the AI logging and the AI
yeah,
debugger. Better we just focus on the main core area in your upcoming developments also.
absolutely.
That is what, because
True,
I
true,
don't want
true,
to
true.
be just a typical AI tool. We don't want that. We
Exactly.
really want human intelligence in solving the purpose only.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So
Hmm.
that's what we focus on it. So that's the reason,
Hmm.
like instead of just buzzing on the AI, we build the more on the web and mobile SDKs that gives
Hmm.
the, right productivity to
Hmm.
the devs and QA both.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm. Hmm.
so then probably you can copy the link. So it will be copy. And then if I wanted to share this to someone,
Hmm.
I can
Hmm.
share and invite those people. Probably if I
Hmm.
wanted to send to someone in other tools,
Hmm. Hmm.
so then I can again I'm able to do it. And then if your whole teams are on the BetterBugs, you can also use the comment sections. So
Okay.
it gives you that Nishil created these issues, Nishil create the Jira for it, and then if I wanted to tag and chat someone developers, I can do it
Hmm.
from here only.
Oh, that's nice. So within the bug
Yeah.
itself, within
Yeah.
the better bug itself, you can just do a, the fixing bugs and the conversation also we can do it here.
Exactly.
Extra
So
information that
many
we need.
times so many times we need async communication between devs and QA. And then
Hmm.
if those are things not happen, people will spoil the whole thread of the Jira into the commenting, right?
Exactly.
Uh,
Exactly. And sometimes
so
Jira
that's
comments
what
also
we
so confusing. So many links, so many stories links, epic
exactly,
links, here to here,
exactly.
4 to 5 links people they provide. So better just
True.
whatever the problem is there, better be just talking about only that specific problem only, not the whole thing.
Exactly. Because exactly. So the bug is the problem. So now keep the bug into the center and do the
Hmm.
conversations of those bug here and then just manage the status into the Jira.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
And if we
So that's
download,
what
let's see this video, there's a
Mhm.
screencast, download it. It will download the
Mhm.
entire metadata, like about the chat history and then your network logs and everything.
No,
It
so
download.
it will right now only download your visual evidence only
Okay.
because we are working on it how we can solve this problem. But
Hmm.
right now it's just download the video itself, nothing else.
Nothing else. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Fine. So I think the Sharan, you were asking the same thing. If you don't have any plugin,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you can open the files, but only the video files will be visible. But at least to
True.
generate the videos also,
Hmm.
let's it's not like okay, I just download the video and I can share it to you on Slack channel. The only videos will be visible, not the all other information.
Exactly. So for Slack channel, we have the integration, so you don't need to
Hmm.
worry about it. Like, once you can, if you wanted to send this particular message to Slack, you just
Hmm.
send message to Slack and it will gives everything.
Okay. Okay.
So you don't
But
need
I
to
have to click
download
on the
and
link.
send it to the
Right?
Slack.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I have to click on the link and then it will automatically navigate to the betterbugs.io.
true, 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 true.
Okay. Okay. Great.
So that's what one of the whole purpose is that because see we stored a lots of unnecessary information in our locals,
Hmm.
and then that is make the lots of things are very scattered. So
Hmm.
instead, if there is a bugs, just go to better bugs. That's it.
Hmm. Okay. So
And then
it's not 100% replacing the Zira because you are not following the bug life
yeah,
cycle
yeah,
here.
yeah,
Bug
yeah,
life
exactly.
cycle will
So
be maintained by Zira.
true, true, true. So we are very clear. We are bug reporting and debugging tool.
Hmm.
We are not a bug kind of the tracking tool in a
Hmm.
way that we manage the life cycle of the Jira. Because see,
Correct.
if I go to any organization and tell that, hey, you replace the bug tracking into my tool and you
Hmm.
manage your task into the Jira, no one going to utilize two tools,
Hmm.
right? Because for the developer, feature and a bug both are the task. They
Hmm.
just need to work on it, right? So they
Hmm. Hmm.
cannot expect that those things should be managing into the two separate tools. They want everything to be centralized.
Okay. Do we have any field while logging the bug? Like, is this something related to this particular test case ID in the Zira or epic number of
Mhm.
user story number or something like that?
Yes, so we can get it from here only. So let's say if you, so let me get another session.
Hmm.
Uh, So let me get a quick screenshot. So I just
Hmm.
capture the screenshots, right? Uh, so you can get it from here only. So let's say
Okay.
if if there is an epic field, you just select the
Hmm.
epic from here.
Hmm.
And you can also edit the fields here. Like if you don't want assignee here, if you don't want label here, you just remove it.
Okay. So you can provide the epic number, epic story ID,
Exactly.
everything you can supply here,
Everything.
and
Whatever the field you configured into the Jira, those
hmm.
field will be coming here. So
Nice.
we get every mandatory and non-mandatory fields, and then they will
Hmm.
decide what they wanted to fill.
Hmm. 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 Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
So, for example, let's say as a customer,
Mm.
I'm using it on the found some application issue. As a customer, I'm
Mm-hmm.
using this particular tool and then raising some bug. And
Right.
when I raise it and when I submit it, where exactly it will
Mm-hmm.
go? Because I have no idea about their Zira and everything. I don't know what is Zira. As a normal
Exactly.
customer, I'm
So at that time, you just need to share this. You just copy the link and share it,
okay.
or probably
Share it.
you invite.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So probably what you can do is, or if you have the email ID, you just invite someone like, let's say, Nishil at the rate
Okay. Support email
viewpoints.com.
ID or something like that. I can
Yeah,
pass.
exactly. Support email ID. So
Hmm.
they will see the sessions that, okay, this guy is
Hmm.
facing this issue.
Okay. Great. So Sharon is saying this AI has the ability to set the severity and the priority. I think Sharon, maybe initially you can add it, but my understanding is that
Yeah,
you should never do that. You are the
yeah,
right person. AI is not the right person. You know your application. You know the context that
exactly.
what will be the, especially with the
True.
priority, it has to be fixed or not. What is the severity? Let the developer decide what will be the severity,
Exactly.
or it is critical or blocker or whatever. AI is does not know, if not able to log in. Maybe AI is saying it's a very low severity, but according to you, it's a very high severity. So don't
Absolutely.
rely everything on AI in that case.
Absolutely. So we need to understand that severity and priority in that way that the particular feature which is breaking and raising the bug, it
Hmm.
might not have some network or console error. And right now, AI is basically getting the context from what kind of error it is getting, right?
Hmm.
So AI might say that, okay, this has the low severity, but it has a very high impact on the business,
Hmm.
right? So that manually we need to assign. That's the best way to do it. For
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
building sake of the feature and marketing, people will build it, but I particularly suggest that that has the human intelligence comes into the picture.
Nice.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is what we
uh,
want. That just for the sake of using AI, it
yeah,
is actually problematic. Maybe it could be a problematic thing in the real time. Okay.
true, true,
And
true.
one thing, let's see, I have a multi-tab application, cross origin for cross
Yeah,
origins. I'm
yeah, yeah,
using
yeah.
it. I'm moving from one tab to another domain. Let's see,
Right,
three,
right,
four
right.
tabs opening it. One is the admin user,
Mm-hmm.
and then opening in some
Mm-hmm.
other tab the customer user or something like that. Will it record
Right.
all the tabs also?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's say we have two things. So let me
Hmm.
come on that. Yeah. So that it gives clear video. So we have two things. You can current tab or entire video. So if you can
Tab
capture
window.
entire video, now it
Hmm.
will capture the whole windows. So you can
Okay.
select the entire and start doing it. So now you can jump from one tab to another tab, even the window.
Okay. Even
Yeah.
I can go to my local drive or anywhere C drive or D drive or anywhere I can go there and it will record or
Yeah.
only in the browser.
Exactly. So it will record everything, but it will not capture the logs because now you are doing something which is in C drive and D drive. Then your browser is not giving you any logs. Those are your
Hmm.
desktops, right? So you're not capturing
Hmm.
anything for the local desktop or the
Hmm.
device. We only capture something which is coming into the browser.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
So multiple window around the browsers, absolutely captured.
Hmm. 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 Okay, great. And okay, so any other like other than Zira, I think you have Slack and Microsoft Azure or maybe
Yeah,
something
yeah,
else.
yeah,
Do
exactly.
you have any integration with a Rally also or other tools?
So we have the integration right now with this much of tools. So
Okay.
Linear is quite popular right now.
Hmm.
Many lean teams are using it. Someone which is
Okay.
like the fast moving startups. ClickUp is one of the tool. Asana we
Hmm.
integrated with the GitHub.
Hmm.
So MS Team and Slack. These are the something which is where the alerting tools. So you can get the alerts into the Slack and
Hmm.
Microsoft Teams when the bug is going to be created in BetterBugs.
Hmm.
It is associated with the Trello and the Azure bots. So many teams who are using the Azure as their own infrastructures and everything, they are using the Azure board. So we have this much of integrations, but I really welcome the suggestions. If someone wanted to add some more integrations, we'll keen to look up on that part.
Mhm. So, for example, let's say I'm a developer and or let's say
Right.
automation engineer, and then I can just open my clips, or maybe let's say some web editor. I can open it. I can just highlight the bugs. I can record it. I can take the screenshot, and then
Hmm.
I can just connect with the GitHub and then just log a bug over there as
Right.
a as the issue. I can log it directly in the Git repository. That is possible, right? I mean, it's
Yeah, that is
ultimately
possible.
code is visible on the web page only. I'm recording it,
Exactly.
taking
Exactly.
raising a bug, just like instead of going to the GitHub repository directly and then copy
Uh,
pasting it there.
Absolutely, absolutely. It will be done because something which is you are doing into the Chrome, everything is recorded by the BetterBugs. Uh,
Nice, because I see
yeah.
GitHub you can open directly in the web also. Visual Studio also you can directly open in the
True,
web. There are plugins
true, true,
available. You can do that, right? Okay.
true. Exactly.
Hmm.
So yeah, and then we have the workspaces. So
Hmm.
this is pretty much very common. So you have your own workspace. So let's say your company name is XYZ, so XYZ workspace, and then that workspace has a many projects. So you can
Hmm.
create your own projects, like whatever the name you wanted to give that. This is Naveen's project.
Hmm.
Um, Sorry about the typos.
No
And
worries.
then you can add the you can create the private, or if you wanted to create the private project, you can add the members
Hmm.
by inviting them.
Hmm.
And then if you don't want to create private, then the whole workspace user can see your projects.
Hmm.
And then there is a public link and the only member link. So let's say
Hmm.
whatever the link we are generating for the better bugs,
Hmm.
by default, for the free users, those are the public links.
Hmm.
So anyone who has the access of this link, they can see the things. And the private link would be, only project members can see the links. So this is what you can configure here.
So in the
And
public
then
link, I can invite to n number of
n
em-
number of
uh,
people. Yeah, 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 exactly, exactly. Even they don't have the login account of the BetterBugs, they can also see that.
okay, nice. Just like we have Google Groups or Stack
Exactly,
Overflow.
exactly, exactly, exactly. So
Okay.
that's how you can create the project and start working on it. So let's say I have this Nishil's projects, and where I use the like lots of issues. I
Hmm.
open the sessions and I see the same things. So the idea is like, whatever the QA is, so there is common screen between QA and devs. Both are
Hmm.
seeing the same things. So there is
Hmm.
no
Hmm.
confusion.
Hmm. Correct, because I'm thinking for my use case point of view for because I
Yeah,
take training. A lot of people they ask questions,
right,
sending the email, recorded videos and all those things. They
right.
capture the screen. I mean, this is not working. This is Maven project. I'm not able
Yeah,
to create. So I'm thinking to
exactly.
adopt this particular tool for my students also, so that they
Absolutely.
can directly send me the link. I can open it and I can suggest there, and I can do a
Yeah.
communication chat also directly over there.
Exactly. Even like one of my friend, he just, he's in support, he's a support engineer. So what he's doing is he just record everything with the BetterBugs only for the communication itself. So he just enable this camera and mic, and then speak about what he wanted to say, and then give the
Hmm.
sessions to the team so they can
Hmm.
understand whatever they wanted to convey. So that's
Loved
what
it.
the
In fact,
things are.
if I if I really don't want to write, I can just open my mic and then I can tell that okay, hey guys, fix this, do that, this that.
Exactly,
The
exactly,
small
exactly.
recording, I can share it directly. Hmm.
And then this is loved by the someone who is kind of a CXO people, or head of the department, because they are not
Hmm.
drafting anything. They just open the BetterBugs, start recording, then say that, hey, I'm finding this issue on the screen. Can you just check a look on it, and then give the
Hmm.
sessions to the people.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah, they are
Okay.
utilizing in this way. Um,
Okay.
and then
Correct.
one more feature, which is like the rewind. So we're
Mhm.
doing the engineering of it. So the rewind is basically watching your page and capturing your last 2 minutes automatically.
Okay.
So see, many times as a QA, what the problem is, we find some issues, and then we
Hmm.
try to reproduce the issues.
Hmm.
It's gone.
Correct.
So
Hmm.
lots of intermittent issues are there. So what we have done is, we created a feature that if you enable the rewind on your URL, so it will
Okay.
keep watching your page, right? So let's say if
Hmm.
I'm doing certain actions on this page, I just try to click
Hmm.
here and there, and then it is watching in his own way and capturing the last 2 minutes. And then, okay, I find the issue. I don't want it to reproduce everything again. I just click on the rewind. Now my issue is ready. And
That's
then
really
again,
good.
yeah, and then again the info console, everything you can get it the same way. And then probably you can also trim it, like because
Hmm.
it's last 2 minutes. So if you don't want last 2 minutes, then you just trim to 20 second and check
Okay.
it. What are the things are happening?
So trim, I was
So
about to ask this because that's really good.
yeah,
You showed me the trim. So trim can be
yeah.
used for the normal also without rewind.
No, there because those are the intentionally created video. This is
Uh-huh.
non-intentional 2 minutes.
Okay,
So
but let's say sometime happens. Let's say I started the recording from the login page to the add to cart page. Between, I really
right,
want to, cut some part or trim
right,
some portion. Then in
right.
that case, maybe you can
Exactly.
like, can
So
we do that?
yeah, so I think this is a good feature. Probably I can note it because I get it this request from 2 3 users as well. So
Hmm.
training feature is necessary, I guess, for the intentional recording as well.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Nice.
Right.
Okay. So
So this is how
that's
the yeah
yeah, it's like it looks very, easy, very simple, very
yeah
straightforward, user-friendly tool. And this is actually, solving the pains for a manual
exactly
tester, for a developer, and in fact for everyone. There are so many use cases that we see. It's actually
absolutely.
solving the purpose. No hi-bye things. That's really good to know.
Yeah, and then
Hmm,
we also come to know that the support teams love this product because uh, so support team is getting the bugs from the users, end users, and then end users is talking like they are not QA or someone, they are your users. So they just say, hey, this is not working. Your tool is bullshit, kind of. So
correct.
then they say that okay, can you just record in this way and give us so we can do the better debugging and everything. So
Hmm,
now developer get a better context what exactly user is
hmm.
facing the issues.
Yes. I think, Nishal, few folks they just joined. Can you just
Hmm.
quickly log a bug through AI? Because I can
Sure.
see that there are two questions here. Does it have a feature to automatically write the test steps so that we don't have to rewrite the test
Yeah, yeah,
steps?
yeah,
Maybe you can show it again.
absolutely. Yeah, I'll just show it quickly. So this is the application and the taste you can consider. So
Hmm,
this is the BetterBugs. You can click on current tab, so it starts recording the things. Now I'm just trying to click on size, click on colors, and click on add to cart.
hmm,
So this is where I can, okay, this is the issue. And then
hmm,
you can blur the stuff. So if confidential information would be there, you can blur it. You can also work with a mic and your videos as well.
hmm,
Just keeping it close, and then this is the stop. So
hmm,
now you have your bug ready, and then you can also see everything like this informations about the environment, including timestamp, URL, network speed, the OS and device. You can see the console logs. These are the network logs, and then you can see the every network log which are
hmm,
working as a real time. And then you just click on errors, so it will gives you the error. If you can open
hmm.
up the things, these are the
Good
more details
response.
about the particular error, yeah, responses, payloads, everything. And then
Hmm,
for the particular on the AI side, if I click on AI, so it will be basically utilizing the console network and steps together
hmm,
and
hmm,
analyzing what are the things are and what are the web events are happening on the particular web page and generate the response based on it. So
hmm,
uh, the question is like, it will automatically write down the steps to reproduce.
hmm, hmm, hmm.
So
Okay.
here are the steps it will written down. Yep.
Okay.
So I guess the people has more clarity about it. And then for the
Hmm,
developer perspective, here we have the errors on the progress bar itself. So in long videos like a 5 10 minutes, they don't need to watch the whole video. They just
hmm,
click on the error and see the things directly over there.
hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay. Okay.
So that's
So,
it.
okay, great. And after that, you just integrate with your Jira and upload it.
Yeah, exactly. So here we have the integration with Jira. So you can see every field what you have into the Jira, those are coming here. And
Hmm,
then you just hit the upload button. Oh, we need to
hmm.
write down this title. So issue
Okay.
with a true card.
Hmm.
Yeah. And it will create the Jira task and the session both.
Nice. And it will open the Jira automatically in the new
Yeah,
tab.
automatically. Yeah, in a new tab. Yeah. So
Hmm.
anyone wanted to change anything, they just change it or
Hmm.
just close it. Yeah.
Okay.
And in Jira,
So,
here are the detail. Yeah.
okay. One thing. Is it
Mhm.
like bi-directional always? Let's say tomorrow if I update something in the Zira, will it be updated in your BetterBugs also?
Yes, yes, yes. So, bidirectional right now we launch in the beta.
Hmm.
Couple of users have this feature, but
Hmm.
by 20th of December, it will be open for everyone. So, yeah, within a 1 week, I can say the bidirectional feature is done. Yeah,
Because it could be a problem in future. We update something in Zira and again coming back here,
exactly,
make some changes here and
exactly.
again BetterBugs to Zira, it will override. So
True, 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 true. So that's the reason we do the bidirectional. So we do the bidirectional with the Jira and ClickUp, this both tool right now, and then we
hmm.
work with the other tools because we also need
Hmm.
to check their compatibility to providing the bidi this APIs.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I want, let's see, for example, you go to a dashboard. Let's see,
Mm-hmm.
you created that project, right? Naveen's project or whatever the
Right.
project. You go
Right.
to the
Right.
dashboard.
Right. Right. Yep. Yep.
So can I export how many, let's see, from last 10 days, I raised around
Mm-hmm.
20, 30 bucks or 200 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
So can I
Mm-hmm.
export it some Excel file or CSV file just over the overall summary or title and that's it?
Mm-hmm. So
That
right
should
now
be
we don't have the yeah, exactly. So right now we don't have the export feature, but you have the filters over here. So you can select the range, you can select the issue based on the severity with the status open, in progress, and closed. Who is the
hmm,
creator? Because right now I'm the only creator in my workspace. If you
hmm.
work with with the many people of team, you can see here assignees. You can see based on tags. So you have everything here as part of the filters.
Maybe
Yet.
in future if you want to add, although I can get the same report from Zero also, but if you have it here,
Exactly.
simple
Yeah.
export option, CSV or Excel or something like that, and just quickly get
Yeah,
it
true.
from
I
there.
think
If
that's
I have to submit to
true,
the
true.
client, they are not interested
Mm.
in the in the videos and all those things. I simply say okay,
Exactly,
and
exactly.
column for the one column for the BetterBugs URL as well, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. True, true, true. I guess that's cool. I think this is also we need to do it. And then yeah, you asked me the what next you are doing it. So I forget to tell
Mm,
one thing. So we integrate the things with the taste case management as well. So let's say if you are
mm,
using a taste rail or maybe a case kind of tool. So
mm.
your taste case ID is updated with the bug IDs of the better bugs.
Nice.
So you
Mm,
have the both of the things in place.
mm. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Srujan. It will be a problem in case of Shadow DOM or
Yeah.
SVG and all those things because it's just recording the whole
Uh,
thing. It's not clicking on a
Whole
specific
thing,
button.
yeah. Exactly, exactly. It's recording the whole thing. So there is no
Hmm.
problem. Even there is no problem with the Salesforce kind of applications.
Yeah, I think it will be a game changer for Salesforce
Yeah,
because
exactly.
if you have this plugin, open your Salesforce and then just record
Exactly.
whatever you want to record. In the developer tools, you go
True.
there inside Salesforce or front end or SOQL or whatever, the whole thing you can
Exactly.
record it and then just absolutely good to go with that.
Mm.
Only one clarification I want to give. Someone is asking,
Hmm.
okay, how exactly it is beneficial for the testing? Guys, we are not doing a testing here. After testing, we are raising the bug here. So this is not a testing tool.
Yeah,
This is a
exactly.
bug tracking tool or better, tracking tool.
Yeah, bug
Yeah,
reporting tool. Yeah, true.
bug
And
reporting.
then so many times we also do the UI UX testing. So we
Hmm,
wanted to work with the full page screenshots. So we have
hmm,
this Figma one side, and then we need to compare the whole full page instead of the slot. So we have this feature as well. Like you just click
hmm.
on full page, and it will be scroll automatically and stitching the sections of the whole page
Okay.
and they create the full page screenshot. So let's say now you have the whole full page. You just
Hmm,
go,
hmm,
below and just say, that, okay, this
hmm.
is something what you wanted to change, or probably you can
Nice.
annotate something like, yeah, I need to change this.
Oh,
So
that's really
yeah,
cool. Hmm, hmm,
yeah. So now you can
hmm.
annotate on the full page as well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah,
So
this is
this is Yeah,
good.
this is many people are asking the whole page this full page screenshot because they do the UI UX testing where they wanted to match the pixel perfect stuff with the
Hmm,
Figma and the real website.
hmm. So how much salary you're offering to join BetterBugs QA team? Maybe I would love
We
to
are
join.
hiring. Yeah. Oh, for you, you are or maybe a consultant or advisory.
No, the support is always there. So guys, you can contact
Yeah.
to if you really want to contribute for this tool, and this is something really
Yeah.
cool, and I really want to. salute to the product team, or to you as well. I
True.
think you are the product
True.
manager.
Absolutely. I'm the someone who is writing the stories.
Yes. So that will be really, yeah. Like kudos to you,
So
because you guys are really, checking all those pain points and trying to solve only those problems, not
true.
unnecessary things. That is what I really like.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's what like we always say like this is like for the taster by the taster philosophy
Mm,
because as
mm,
a 12 year in testing I spend good amount of time and then see okay these are the daily problems the testers are
mm,
facing it.
mm,
So now there is good amount of tool in which is solving the test automation problem. There is good amount
mm,
of tool which are solving the test case management problem, but there is nothing on the bug tracking and the bug reporting, right?
mm, mm,
Tracking
mm.
anyway, you can manage something into the Jira or other kind of project management tools. But what about the right reporting? And that's the key, because
Correct.
after all, QA will be judged by how much bugs they reported.
So a couple of questions from my side, in fact, from the audience
Yeah,
also. Let's see, for the compliance point of view or security point of view, someone is saying, okay, no, we cannot allow you. Same problem we face with Sanjay selectors up tool
right,
also.
right,
That okay, no,
right.
you are not allowed. Ultimately, let's see, especially in the fintech companies or banking
True,
applications where people are not allowed to use any plugins. So in that case,
exactly.
how will I justify? How will I convince my management team to use this tool?
True. So basically, for them, there is a way best TK.
Hmm.
So they can do it. Secondly, for the BetterBug itself, they
Hmm.
can go with their own hosted AWS. So we store everything into the AWS S3, and
Okay.
if they have their own AWS S3, then we just
Hmm.
point out every bugs to their AWS S3, and then they have their own data. So there is
Okay.
no problem about the data security because they have everything on their premises.
Hmm.
Secondly, we are also using the enough encryption layers to
Hmm.
secure the things. And then we are also SOC 2 Type 2 compliant.
Hmm.
So now when you are SOC 2 Type 2, you need to go with the lots of process about security testing, VAPT testing and everything. So,
Hmm.
and then once you submit those report, you get this compliance certificate. So now everything is done from our side. So at least people can rely on it.
Okay. Okay. So maybe Philip is asking one thing. I have a question regarding compliance. Do you analyze the data that's recorded? Is there a plan that has agreement with zero data pool? It's required by pharma companies, for example.
Exactly. So for the pharma and healthcare, we are seeing those things. So absolutely, we work with the zero data pool. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
So
Okay.
for the enterprises, we do the first NDA. We also have the SLAs because if they find any issues and we wanted to resolve it, so there's 24 hours, 72 hours of SLA based on the severity of the issues what they find into the better bugs.
Hmm.
So we are prepared for it. Yeah.
Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay. So if you can just tell me about the pricing and as well, and let's say I really want to explore, and I don't want to pay anything to you. I just want to
Mm-hmm.
use it. So as a free version, or what are the options I'll be getting?
Yeah.
If you can share it quickly once again.
You can start using the BetterBugs from tomorrow itself. There is no pricing for the users,
Hmm.
but there is only the restriction is that your link will be expired in 7 days.
Okay.
So you have the bugs, you record it, and then developer solve it. If it is not solved, then probably it is expired. So that's the
Hmm.
things. For the second, which is the pro pricing, in which we charge the $4 per month per user. So
Hmm.
it's less than the tea and cookie consume in the whole month. I always say that, like, or the packet of the cigarette, which makes you more productive.
Yes. That's
So
very important.
there is no second thought to add up.
Hmm.
And then
Okay.
in
So
that you
four
can get
dollars.
a little bit more. Yeah,
$4 in India is hardly 350 rupees per user per
three
month.
fifty
It's like,
rupees. Exactly.
hmm.
Exactly.
Okay.
True.
Yeah.
And then so where you can have your private links and everything, you can set up it out. For the
Hmm.
enterprises, we can also support the SSOs, ML logins kind of things.
Hmm.
If they want certain custom things, we can do it. We have the right SLAs for them. So,
Hmm.
but those are the custom pricing based on their requirements. So that's how the
Hmm.
pricings are working. But
Okay.
yeah, you
Okay.
can start using from tomorrow itself. Like, you can have the
Hmm.
unlimited projects and unlimited team members. Yeah.
Okay. That's really good. So I hope guys, like, see, obviously that nothing is free in this world. If you really want to
Yeah.
see the advanced feature or other features or more collaborative features, then in that case, I think it's a very like absolutely optimal prices that they are giving. So maybe you guys
So,
can go ahead and then discuss with within your team, because it is going to solve a lot of things. Instead of raising 40 bucks, 50 bucks in a day, this will make your life really hectic, because we know that
exactly.
okay, there is a bug. Sometimes we miss the bug intentionally because I don't want to log it. It's so boring task for me. Frankly speaking, the person like me who hates writing the things, better I
So,
explain, I talk to the developer directly that okay, boss, this is the issue, this is a problem, better you solve it, and I'm giving you the explanation in one line explanation. I'm the person who is actually, super lethargic in terms of writing the things, in terms of writing the bugs and
exactly.
everything. This is making things very easy. Maybe now I can just simple write only one line of one simple paragraph, because the recording and the screencast and the error logs, performance logs, JavaScript errors, and all the backend logs are available. It will be very easy for me to raise n number of bugs in a day, which is
Exactly.
saving a lot of time here.
So I always say like now QA will be a buddy of the developers with the better
Correct,
bugs.
correct, correct, correct. In fact, that is also a good thing for the you will also understand about how exactly things are working in the backend, in the network layer
True.
and everything. Yeah, that's really
Exactly.
good. Yeah. So my another one question is that Nishil, that
Mm.
I hope that it is not going to hang your, because this is what sometime I feel with the extensions on the Chrome. It is going to hang
Hmm.
the entire application and your browser also, and you have to kill the browser and then open it again. So I
Hmm.
hope you guys
Yeah.
are.
No, it will not hang. So basically, and that's a good. So I have a. I'll take a 2 minutes to tell this story. So
Hmm,
we make first version, and then we use lots of third party libraries, and
hmm,
then I gives the first version to test my team in Qable.
hmm,
And the shockingly, everyone is rejected the tool that they what the shit you are making it.
hmm,
You are not decreasing like increasing our productivity. You are decreasing our productivity. So okay, we
hmm,
say that okay, let's not rely too much on the third party stuff, and then write down something which is in the plain JavaScript, which is talk to the browser right away. And
hmm,
then we spend good hour of time to just draft everything
hmm,
on the plain vanilla JavaScript.
hmm,
So that's one of the reason that it is directly talking with the Chrome in a that way that it will not consume too much
hmm,
memories, and then
hmm,
it will not overdo the index DB of the Chrome.
hmm.
So yeah,
Okay. That's really good. So, guys, I hope this is clear about that. So, one
yeah,
last another question is that how much this tool is adaptable by tech companies, because I feel it's a game changer for real. I think you
absolutely.
guys are
See,
easily
right.
started. Like, hmm,
Yeah, so it's been a 7 month, not the like long time.
hmm,
And the adoption is really cool. Right now we have almost more than 3,000 plus signups, and I just say like 50,000 plus bugs are logged with it. So
hmm,
people really utilizing it, and they pursue the value. So we also
hmm,
getting certain subscription automatically. Like, we never try to sell it. And that's what
hmm,
our goal is. Like people pursue the value. They understand that, okay, this is really,
hmm,
giving the more productivity into the resolutions of the issues,
hmm,
and then they purchase it.
hmm, hmm, hmm.
Yeah,
Another feedback.
I'll cert I'll certainly add the career page. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. You
Great.
can just directly connect me to the LinkedIn.
Okay. Well, guys, you can connect to me as well. I'll definitely
Yeah,
redirect to you to the right person.
absolutely.
Okay,
Cool.
appreciate efforts, Nishil. I quote Crush is saying for minimizing the curses from devs and
Yes.
SDK. That's really great. Yeah. So, guys, what I
Yeah.
want from the community that just talk about this tool in the community on LinkedIn or social media. I mean, to all the followers and all the audience that I'm talking about,
Mm,
just experiment it, use it, and then try to share it within your organization, with your colleagues, with your team members, and then tell them, okay, this is what we can adopt, these kind of tools which are like not the typical tech stack, the old school mind
exactly.
mentality that okay, same Excel file or same test trail or Zira. I think we can just
True.
promote certain tools like that, where people are like you who are doing such a great job, and then thinking about the problem things for a QA point of view. So, which is actually solving the purpose, and it will definitely improve the productivity of the QA as well as the dev also. Because as a
Absolutely.
developer, also it will be very useful for me to fix the bug and see the problems immediately.
Exactly. Exactly. And then see, there's a lots of things like, if So we also work with React developers, kind of like. So there is we
Hmm.
also build the React tab in between it. So anything which
Hmm.
is coming on the React or Redux, we
Hmm.
directly show, okay, this is the React and Redux issues, just focus on it. So they
Correct.
will also pursue a lot value because see, if you can read the whole developer productivity reports, almost 30 to 35% of developers are spending time on the debugging and maintaining the product
Hmm.
instead of
Hmm.
building the new features. And the
Hmm.
organizations want that they building the more and more features so they grow fast, but things
Hmm.
are not happening. So
Hmm.
they will also become a more productive and focusing on the building new features where tester will be focused on the intelligent testing and the finding edge cases instead of just writing down the steps and everything. Yeah.
Hmm. Great. So, guys, if you have any other question, so feel
Yeah.
free to ask in the comment section about the tool, about the feature that you really want to add, or you can just write the comments and your feedback later in the comment section also. But what I want that from the community, please talk about this tool and then use it first of all, and then share it with your friends and colleagues or team leads or managers, or showcase this thing that okay, hey, this is what we can adopt. And
True.
if someone wants to write the any blogs about it, or any quick summary about the tool or features and everything, feel free to share it in the okay on LinkedIn or social media, so that more and more people will get to know about this tool. And definitely it will be beneficial for us and for the QA community for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, so one, let's see, quick question, that do you have any feature to store videos on the local storage instead of BetterBugs storage?
Uh, so you can download the video while you are
Hmm.
capturing. That will be in your local, but then you
Hmm.
don't have that network and console stuff.
Hmm.
And then if there is a security issues or compliance issue of the organization,
Hmm.
then probably we can set up their own S3, as I said. So yeah,
Okay.
that's what.
Hmm.
So one of the purpose is that we don't want that people store everything in local.
Correct.
So if there is a bugs, it's on better bugs. That's it.
Nice. That's what the main intention. Why you want to unnecessarily download heavy files and everything, maintenance and
Exactly.
all those things. So
True.
just make your laptop simple, easy, free, and then just
Yeah.
everything is available on the cloud.
True. True.
Great. So that's really good from Isha. That thank you, Nishil. This is such a game changer tool. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
already imagine myself logging all the UI UX issue
Yeah.
which were actually put via quick connect on Teams. Yes.
Nice.
Great. So I think
Um,
let me check if I have anything. Appreciate our effort. Compliance issue, we have already taken it.
yeah.
Okay, one thing about this, can we use this tool to record automated test cases? I think we already
Not
discussed about
now, but yeah, it will
it.
be in future.
Hmm,
Yeah.
hmm,
So
hmm,
now the thing is, like, we are recording everything. Like we know that these are the web events we are performing it. So we are just engineering the things that how I can convert the same things into the Playwright, Cypress, or Selenium.
hmm,
That's it.
hmm.
So it will come very soon. Yeah. So
So,
when, yeah,
hmm. So if we inject this Chrome extension tool, let's see, through Selenium in the, in my Chrome driver or anything, and
mm,
then my browser is getting started, the session is started, and in the background, the extension is running, which is
exactly.
Selenium is taking care of all the, automation thing, navigating from one page to another page. And in the
True,
background, your
true, true, true.
BetterBugs is actually tracking everything. So
Exactly.
then maybe in that case, we can just try that, this experiment, maybe we can try this.
Exactly. And then we are also making the webhooks
Hmm.
for the BetterBugs API. So let's say if
Hmm.
you involve that into your automation script
Hmm.
and some automation script is failing, then it
Hmm.
will automatically create the report into the
Hmm.
BetterBugs and create the
Nice.
issue. So yeah.
Really good. Okay. One thing here, what is the time duration for which the videos are stored in S3? Can we set any time
Yeah.
duration or something?
So right now, there's a 15 minutes length of the video you can
Hmm.
you can record it.
Hmm.
So, and I think those are the enough minutes to record any bugs. So yeah.
Hmm. Okay, but it's saying that
And
time
in
duration for which the
S3.
video is stored.
Oh, it's
How?
a so for the Pro, it's a 2 year
Hmm.
we have.
Hmm.
So and then it will be archived. So it will be
Okay.
not gone anywhere. It will be archived. And
Okay.
then probably it's so that is something which is for the pro users that we can also set up the call with their management that how long you require the data. So let's say if any fintech companies or something which is in the banking and compliance heavy, they need the data till 6 year. So we can
Hmm.
store it. There is no problem about it.
Hmm. 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 But Nishil, one thing we really want from the BetterBugs that the please release this plugin on other browsers as well, because
True.
sometimes the cross-browser testing, especially on the WebKit and then Safari and Chrome,
Safari. Yeah,
Edge browser, especially Edge browser also.
true.
Then in that case, again, the same thing I
Uh,
don't want to.
exactly. So right now it's supporting every Chromium browser. So let's say it support the Microsoft Edge, it
Okay.
support the Bravo. So
Hmm.
something which is running on the Chromium, it will support. So we just wanted to make for the Safari and Firefox. Yeah.
Hmm. 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 Yeah, I code crush that we have already done. In fact, I prepared one video also on this for the selectors
Mm-hmm.
hub. Selectors hub are also, sorry, test case studio hub.
Right,
So
right,
that is
right.
also doing the same thing. So I prepared one video where Selenium script is running. I injected the
Mm.
CRX file in my Selenium code. And the moment Selenium is launching the browser and internally test case studio is logging all the test cases and generating the Excel file and opening it. So, but
Mm.
I mean, it should have a use case. Otherwise, just ignore it.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True,
Unnecessary
true.
engineering we don't need to apply here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything
Okay.
is come on that engineering efforts.
Correct.
And
Correct. Great. So thank you so much, Nishil. And you want to add something? Any last pointers?
uh, that's it. Like, let's make the QA life and developers' life easy together. Be the
Hmm.
buddy of the developers and use the tool. So the goal is adoptions and share it to your peers.
Hmm.
If you love it, then we really feel glad about it. True. So,
Great, great. So thank you so
yeah,
much, Nishil, for giving this thing to the community, to this tool, and
so
we will definitely try it. I personally actually tried it, but now I'm thinking to use for my own purpose as well. Professionally, I'm going to use it as well. So I'm going to,
absolutely.
definitely same thing with others as well. Same thing I'm expecting from the community also, and wish you all the best to you and your team as well. I'm expecting more and more good features and more
Absolutely.
tools like better bugs in
True,
future.
true, true. Exactly. And thank you very much for having me and sharing. So basically, you are someone who is the catalyst where such kind of tools can go to the community. So please, keep playing this role.
Definitely, we'll do that together. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you so much,
sure.
Rachel, and
Thank you
thank you
so
so much,
much.
guys, for joining us. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and God bless you all, guys. Yeah.
Bye bye, everyone. Cool.